Today's job is going to be adding some culverts and fixing a washed out driveway. This is back at the same site where we dug out that approach to that building and put the rock in. It's holding up really well, so that 8 inches of rain really helped pack that down. But as you can tell, he's got one 12-inch pipe that didn't quite work out right here. It just basically took all the driveway and kind of washed it into the pond. So I've got three 18-inch double-walled plastic pipes because it's just a private drive, so I don't have to worry about making the county happy. So I like running using the plastic a whole lot better. It's just as strong, if not stronger, than the metal, and it won't ever rust or anything. I'm actually only going to use 2 of them, and one of them we'll just cut in half because he's got a 20-foot piece in there right now, but it's like right at the edge of the driveway. So I'll have 2 of them in here, maybe, I don't know, 25, 27 feet a piece. We'll just kind of have to see. The bad part about doing that is one of them, you won't have the bell in on the inlet. We would have had to buy a 4th pipe, and then you ended up cutting 10. They don't have a 10-foot plastic pipe in right now. It is 20 feet. So in order to cut down on the waste, one of them, I'll just have to put the piece together, and then the bell will just be in the middle of the drive, which isn't ideal, but it just doesn't seem feasible, like I said, buy a 4th one just to cut and get the bells off of it. It'd be nice if they just made, which maybe they do, but they just don't have like a coupler for those things to go in. But I do like how he's got the look with the curve here, but that's a little much. So we're gonna put the 2 pipes side by side here. I'll probably even dig up and move that 12-inch one down and put it on this end. So I'll probably put the one with the bell first, and then we'll have the other 18-inch pipe out there, and then I'll put that 12 just to use it to make sure, because like I said, there was a tremendous amount of water. I guess this ditch just always flows water almost year-round because he's got 80 acres behind him that drains down here. So we're going to kind of address some of that, but we'll get the 2 or the 3 pipes put in here, and then I'm going to put riprap around them and probably part way around that curve, so when that water kind of hits, it won't erode out. And then we're actually going to go past those stakes and start building up the drive, and probably about where the 2 machines at, kind of tied into there, so I can raise this driveway up a foot or 14 inches, and that way I can get enough coverage over those pipes, because an 18-inch is about as big as I can go with the depth of the water and still getting enough coverage over. But 2 18 inches will be like a 36-inch pipe in here, because it's kind of a weird layout. I mean, like this pipe is just a little bit below the level of this pond he's got built. It'd be nice if it was a little higher and kind of drained into it, but, and then over there is kind of this little spillway he's got built. But for starters, I'm going to scrape all the rock off, and at some point today I'll kind of reach in here and try to get this bank put back. We may use a little bit of this rock, just kind of mix it in with the new and use it for filler. I got the compaction wheel here, and we'll put maybe, I don't know, probably a foot of space in between the 2 pipes. That way you always want to kind of space out the pipes and try to get some rock compacted in there, or clay, or whatever material you're going to use, because if you put them side by side, you're always going to have a void, kind of like they're sitting right there, those 2. If you put them real close together like that, you'll always kind of have a void, and they'll take a chance of washing, so you want to space them apart a little bit. And like I said, we'll just rip wrap the front, and then put the compaction wheel on and kind of pack all this down, and then probably bring in 4 or 5 loads of 3-inch and get that put on here. So we'll jump in the excavator and start kind of raking some of this rock back. Yeah, that should be dug out nice and wide. It's like 8 feet. But I'll pop this old pipe out, see how it looks, and that'll give me some room to waste some of this stuff since there's really nowhere to work to get around here. So we'll do that, and then I'll probably go ahead and get the pipes cut, put together. We'll get those two dropped in, and by that time I'll know or decide what I want to do with that metal one, because then we can drop them in and then start bringing the rock and putting around here. The bad part is with this water, it'd be nice if we had some good packing clay to put around there. But with the base rock, with the fines, I mean, it's going to get kind of wet, but it shouldn't. It'll eventually pack in and not let the water kind of wick through there. But yeah, you can tell this was just kind of a nasty job here. All they did was just strip off some of the grass and start dumping rock on it. So you just kind of gotta roll with it. pretty sure that's not how they actually want you to install them, but it works, and it really didn't smash the ends up too bad. So I'm gonna need to either come up with, yeah, maybe bring some like dish soap or get something next time to put on those little rubber seals apparently. So, but that did work a lot better than trying to smash them together outside there. And we got flow, so that's good. I don't think it'll look bad once we get the riprap on here. It's a little annoying that the ends are kind of different, but it's probably one of those things, I'll be the only one that really notices it. We'll kind of get the riprap put around there and this ditch kind of dressed up. I'll probably fill some of that in and riprap it to catch. Like I said, I guess now, that's what I forgot to mention earlier, why we've changed these. I had it dug out originally to kind of kick them over there, but then the homeowner came here, and we're gonna actually just kind of cut this section out and just kind of make it straight to the pipes, and just I may move some of it over there and get rid of it coming there, but we'll kind of leave it that 4 or 5 feet wide and just run it straight into the pipes. So that's why I got dug out a little bit more than what it was, but that's what he wanted to do, which that'd probably actually be better. I mean, I kind of liked how it looked with the curve in there, but it's going to just keep eroding that side unless we rip wrap that. So I was just wanting to get this drive put back together, that way people can come in and out, and I can work on digging this out and touching it up later. But let's throw some more rock over there, run the compaction wheel over it, and then try to clean these edges up.